that I'm the man out here. You see what I'm saying? So you look at pictures differently. You can see shoes in pictures. I can see the socks you got on in pictures because I'm not out there.
Right.
So when you send me a picture,
it's different.
I get to
looking everything.
I get to go out there. So when I go out there, I ain't missing nothing. You see what I'm saying? So this is a photo album to me. Your Instagram page, that's your photo album. So I really look at your pictures. I really watch your pictures. Oh, I'm reading what you're saying. I'm reading your posts. Okay, this is what they doing. I'm studying. I ain't doing no hating on no young nigga.
Do you feel like it's a lot of hate when it comes just in entrepreneurship or just in the jewelry game?
Yeah, because they trying to make a sale. See, I ain't no salesman. I got what you want. The only reason you gonna call my phone is because you seen something I got that you want. So I'm not trying to sell you.
How many times has somebody called your phone, seen something that they wanted, but they wanted somebody else to get it?
I can probably count like right off the top, probably about 3 or 4.
What is that like to you when you see somebody that do that?
It really just showed me that, like, see, one jeweler told me a while back, he was like, this a Pakistani guy. He told me, all money ain't good money.
Nah, that's true.
And like, you know, with the guys who want the status quo, I really don't.
You don't want their money.
I don't really want their money because I want to be able to meet your expectations. You get what I'm saying? And with me being the underdog, it's hard for me to meet your expectations because you're gonna scrutinize my process. Yeah, you're gonna scrutinize me because we look just alike. So what that tells you is that shit, if you could do it, I could do it, nigga.
Do you feel like being a black entrepreneur and then being black in the jewelry game, is it a lot more pressure on you versus the Johnny Danes?
Oh yeah, man. And then, nigga, I'm an ex-jacker. So, you know, my community, they already know me as Mug. Like, that's what Mug do. So he trying to sell jewelry. Is he gonna try to get over on us? Is he gonna try to do this on us? What is he doing? You get what I'm saying?
How does that make you feel when, you know, knowing that you're in that position or knowing that's how some people might look at you like that?
It discipline me. It keep me in order. It keep me in line. It keep me in check.
And then when you selling some good shit and
it keep me
wrong.
to do business right. Like, I'm here to do business. I'm not here to be street. I'm not here for none of that. I'm talking about, like, I'm just here to do good business. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know, make money and at the same time help somebody else.
Speaking of good business, can you discuss the importance of customer service? Because a lot of black businesses, unfortunately, you know, their customer service ass.
That's my problem. All my homeboys tell me, like, a lot of my homeboys do business with me. And they be like, cuz your customer service ain't shit. Your customer service ain't this. So I try to answer the phone now every time we have a gold day. How can I help you? Because it changed your tone, it changed your, you know, your energy by actually having to recite something that's what's it called?
Like a script?
A script. So I sound like a real salesman when you call my phone. They all laugh at me now and all that, but I'm working on my customer service for real.
Are people shocked when they come to do business with you to see?
Yeah, they very shocked.
The image?
They very shocked. But that's cool because, like, my intellect and my delivery and articulation will mess you up even more because you be like, dang, he kind of know what he talking about.
But they judge you off
and that's how I get your business. You get what I'm saying? Because you judge me, you know you judge me, and then
now you feel guilty.
You feel guilty.
So now you got to buy something.
Yeah.
So we was talking about the diamonds. Explain.
Okay. Yeah.
Explain this whole diamond situation from the CIs, the SIs, the VVs, the moissanite.
Okay.
Break that down for the ones that don't know. Like, diamonds are diamond.
I'm gonna show you the trick. Like, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people say fake jewelry. That nigga got on fake jewelry, that nigga got on this. The only reason it's fake is because he's posing as it's something else.
That is not.
That it's not. If it's a CZ, it's a CZ. That's a real CZ chain. It's real. If he calls it what it is. It's a real moissanite chain. If he calls it what it is.
So, but a lot of people...
It's status. They worried about the status.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Why though?
Because the status quo is VVS diamonds. And if you ain't got VVS diamonds, you bullshitting. Just period. And it's a trick.
So you think a lot of people are getting finessed when it comes to like buying it simply because the status quo?
Simply because the status quo and they don't know what they're doing. And it's most times the have-nots. What I mean by have-not is you got this person that's about to spend $20,000 on a piece and chain and a grill, but don't have a car. I had a client that got his jewelry appraised and he went to go get insurance and the insurance wouldn't insure him because he didn't have a lease in his name. He don't got a house. So we do a lot of shit ass backwards, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the status. It's just for the status. You know, that's what we doing. That's what we doing, and it's sad, but I mean, what you expect is what's put in our face.
I mean, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we've been brainwashed, programmed.
Correct.
If you want to call that.
Right.
How do you stay up to date, like with the latest jewelry trends and incorporate that?
So, like even now, I'm a jeweler, right? Mm-hmm. But I still hadn't been to the jewelry conference or the jewelry trade that they do every year in February. It's in Las Vegas.
Okay.
It's a big jewelry convention, and this is where you get the new trends. Like you get trends like the jagged edge Cuban now. It looks like a thorn.
Yeah.
But that came out at the convention. Like they show different trends. They show like the aftermarket Rolex and Cartier and AP now, that's real big in the industry. Moissanites is real big in the industry right now. Lab diamonds is real big in the industry right now. What I want to warn you about, this is a big warning. You cannot tell a lab diamond from a true diamond because it's a clone.
So is that a real diamond?
It's not a real diamond. But they can't distinguish it unless you put it in a machine that's $25,000.
So if you hit it with a diamond tester, it's gonna pass.
If you take it to the gemologist, it's gonna pass. I done got stuff appraised for diamonds that's lab diamonds, because they can't tell with the eye. And see, it's another marketing tool that jewelers use when we say VVS, when we say VS, when we say SI. It's no way for the naked eye to see that. That's why they had a little microscope that they look in, because when we look at this in the diamond, we can see little specks in there. However many specks, that's what declares it to be VS or VVS,
right,
or SI or I.
But you don't know if it's a real diamond.
Right. But what you can see, they don't promote. You can see the color.
Right.
I can have one color diamond, that's a SI, that's a VS, that's a VVS, all sitting right next to each other, the same color. The first color that's the whitest is DEF. That's a color.
Okay.
You start seeing yellow when you get to L. Like the diamonds I got in my teeth is yellow diamonds. Mm-hmm. They L diamonds. They L colored. That's the color. You can see it with your eye. You can see these yellow, right?
Right.
I ain't gotta lie to you. You can say that. You can see that they yellow. That's a terrible diamond because it's not white. It's not a D. Okay. It's an L.
It's an L.
So a DSI, a DVS, and a DVVS look just alike. So that's why my SIs look like VVS, because they white DEF SI diamonds. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So a lot of these people don't even know.
Right, they be SI diamonds because they white. They don't know that because they white don't mean they ain't VVS.
Can you spot like fake jewelry that you've been in the game so long? If you look at that,
like if somebody tell me that this is that, yeah, I know it ain't. That's the only way to spot it. Cause like when you go in jewelry stores, they're gonna tell you, hey, this CZs, hey, this moissanites, and hey, this diamonds. They can't not tell you that part. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But the clarity and the color, they kind of leave out.
That's
Because
crazy.
that's where they get their butter from.
So let me ask you this. A lot of jewelers, I always wondered how this work. A lot of jewelers, say a big artist come to town, and they give them a chain, and it's a gift,
Right.
quote unquote. How does that work?
So just like I was saying, the prison tells the rapper what to do, the rapper tells the streets what to do. So if I'm smart and I'm a jeweler, how'd you hear about me?
On Instagram.
On Instagram. Who was I servicing?
I think you service the rain.
Rain in the jewelry industry. He's I mean, not the jewelry industry, he's in the entertainment industry,
Right.
right? So he's talking to everybody else for me.
Right.
So he got a chain from me and told everybody else where he got it
Come shop with you.
and came to shop. So if a entertainer comes in town, if I can afford it, I should give that entertainer a gift, because now I have a walking display. Now I have a walking showcase. Anywhere he go, he got to say, have a gold day. Have a gold day, have a gold day.
So when you give them that, you looking for something in return.
No, I'm not, because I'm about the money. I'm not that jeweler yet. I'm not there yet. I can't endorse you yet because I'm still building my business.
You can't afford to go get
I
them a
can't afford
$20,000 chain.
Don't even want to.
When you get to that point, will you?
Yeah, I will. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. It's just like you got to understand, like, it's not a competition. I can't compete with Johnny Dane. I learned from Johnny Dane. I can't compete with Manhattan. We just dropped the ring at Manhattan for 30 rich. You know why? Because the lighting was better over there. And I'm not ashamed to go to anybody to let them know, like, hey man, your lights over here is a beast.
They hit.
Can we drop this ring over here? Malik, let me go and handle this. You get what I'm saying? And it also puts me in the same arena to show that I'm not scared to take my authentic jewelry around them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Because there ain't no bullshit.
It ain't no bullshit. And you can see it ain't no bullshit. So I'm really intimidating you when I come.
Dude, are a lot of other jewelers or just in this game reluctant to work with other jewelers? Because say you can reach out to somebody.
Yeah, they don't really want to do it, but they don't understand the benefit of it. They always look at the negative aspect of it. You get what I'm saying? They gonna steal my clientele. They gonna do this. They gonna undercut me. They gonna know how to do this on their own. Don't nobody really want to give you the game. But that's only us.
Yeah, that's only. Why do you think that is only in the black community?
Because we want to be the only one. We want to be the only one doing it.
Have you ever like reached out to other jewelers outside of us and?
I don't do that because my reputation goes before me, bro. Like, I'm Mug. I'm Mug Simpson, and like, don't nobody really want to deal with me like that on no business. You see what I'm saying?
Because the name you got already.
Because the name I got already. They say I'm a motherfucker.
So they scared of you.
I mean, I wouldn't be scared of me because, like, I'm friendly as shit.
So what do you have to say to those?
To those guys?
Yeah.
Like, man, hey, man, like, I'm really trying to tap in with you boys. Like, we really need to come together and make a circle like the other jewelers, because they have a circle to where they do business with each other. They know who's best at what, and they get at.
And they pass their business along.
They pass that work to them. We need to become like them. You know what I'm saying? And be together and build our own circle so we can get different things. That we can have our own booth at the World Trade Show in Las Vegas, the convention that they have for jewelers. We can put our own coalition together. But you know, it starts somewhere. And I hope, you know, everybody check me out and listen to me like, man, I just want to, you know, make money, man.
Right. What you say that, like, what challenges have you even faced besides? Well, we just talked about one of the challenges. What other challenges have you faced in this game as far as the jewelry industry?
The biggest challenge is turnaround. Like, getting these people they stuff when they expect it, getting it on time. Like, deadlines, it's like, man.
Is it hard for you to reach those deadlines, or what's the issue?
No, it takes everything to reach them.
Are your
I
customers
reach my deadlines.
are your customers or clients understanding sometimes? Have you ever missed a deadline?
Yeah, I miss deadlines as well.
Are they understanding
They understand because I show them me.
doing it?
I show the back office. I show them me getting on this flight, going to Boston to go pick up this Rolex for Mr. Exclusive.
But so it's only you.
It's
right?
only me, because I'm under the old law. I'm 1980s, baby. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create the foundation now so that when I bring on the help and the team, the system will roll.
How are you able to stay afloat when it's only you? Cause you the content creator. You're the CPA. You the assistant.
Right.
You're the jeweler. How do you juggle so many hats? How are you able to stay afloat?
It's the go-getter in me. I think that's what make me go. You get what I'm saying? So me delegating it is hard.
Why is that?
Because I don't
so
want
hard
it
for
to
you?
fall. I think somebody else, I want, like when I go somewhere to like, you know when you go to a restaurant or you go to a clothing store and the employee is overzealous,
Right.
trying to sell you and trying to make sure you understand the policy and what's going on, I'll be like, man, what did it take to get you in my store? I need people like that. But you know, I get people that want to be like me.
They want to be the boss.
Yeah, everybody want to be a boss.
And so is that where you end up having the issue at?
Most times because I'm under my roof, we doing it my way. You get what I'm saying? And in doing that, you know, that hurts some people's feelings because, you know, they got good ideas.
But are you open
I'm very open.
to take those ideas from them?
I'm very open. I'm just real bad with branding. Like, if I want a flyer, I want the flyer to look like all my other flyers. Like, I don't want to try no, yeah.
You stuck in your own ways.
It's not just stuck in my own ways. I understand marketing and promotion.
Right.
You can't change you got to have consistency in your brand so they see it without seeing it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm very tough with that.
Cool. So, what advice do you have for the ones looking to jump in entrepreneurship and the ones that's even looking to jump into the jewelry game or become a jeweler?
If you're trying to jump into the jewelry game and become a jeweler, just holler at me. Any platform, Have a Gold Day on Instagram, Have a Gold Day on Facebook, haveagoldday.com. You can reach me at 844-904-GOLD. If you're trying to get in the jewelry game, we got you. We're going to help you. We're going to point you in any direction that you're trying to go in here at Have a Gold Day. If you're trying to get in any business, I encourage you to research everything about it. Figure out everything about it. Understand everything about it before you just dive into it. And then when you dive into it, you got to put the energy that it takes to actually make something happen. And it don't happen overnight. That's what I want to tell you. It don't happen overnight. And what don't happen overnight is you getting it. That's what don't happen overnight. But once you get it, it happens overnight. Everything start rolling, everything start falling in place, and God will send people your way to put you in the different places and different spots that you need to be in. And don't hesitate calling nobody.
Do you think that's a problem with a lot of people? They don't like to reach out and ask for help?
I believe that's a lot of people's issues, but the first person ain't gonna tell you. It's the 100th person.
That's gonna tell you.
Yeah. You gotta knock 100 doors to get one sale.
How do you balance creativity with practical aspects of running a business, such as finances and operations?
That was one of the hardest things for me. But here lately, in trying to build everything the right way, by the books, it's a discipline. You gotta be disciplined.
So it's more of a discipline thing.
Like I wanted to shrink wrap every window you see in here. You get what I'm saying? But I didn't go that route because it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? If it don't make, like, that's not gonna make me no more money by doing that. You gotta put stuff in perspective. And my business mentor told me that our issue is we hustle.
Right.
As a hustler and a go-getter, you're looking at the bag.
That's all you paying attention
That's
to.
all you paying attention to is the bag. Guess what? That's why you can't delegate nothing else to nobody else.
Cause you focus on the bag.
Because you focus on the bag, and then you don't want nobody else to see your bag. So we can't build systems. Because the system, the bag is at the end.
Right.
Every day. And then you take that bag to the bank every day. Not home, not the shoebox, not the safe, not the pocket, not none of that.
To the bank.
To the bank. And then you create a paper trail
At the bank.
of your resume for years. Then you show your investors what they can do with your system. Because now your bank has proven your system. But we can't get out the way to create the system. Because once you create a system, you can drop it anywhere. That's what a franchise is. It's just a system.
Right.
It's a proven system.
They got the blueprint.
They
We
got the
already made
blueprint.
it. We can do it here. We can keep repeating.
Oh, the money ain't right. Go to second shift at 6 o'clock. Y'all didn't drop that $100 bill that belonged there.
That's why the money ain't right.
That's why the money ain't right, because you can always check a system.
Right. But when you just running something straight out, it ain't.
You lost it.
Ain't no checks, no balances.
That's why ain't nobody else here. If we gonna lose it, it's gonna be because of me.
You can't blame them.
Right.
As far as like, is this a very profitable business?
It's very profitable. It's very profitable. Now, I'm the cheapest in America.
How long did it take before you actually seen a profit or was actually to like make a profit on your business? As far as starting it from when the pandemic hit.
You see a profit immediately. That's what I'm really trying to encourage everybody to get in the jewelry game, or just at least in gold. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If you get into gold, like, it's profit all the way around it. So you come get a grill, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay me for the grill. I never paid for the grill.
Right.
Never. Since day one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never paid for your chain. You did.
So at what point were you making the money? Because you the middleman.
Basically. Or the jeweler.
And off that profit that you're making, how much of a percentage would you say you actually putting back in the business? Because a lot of people end up making money and making a profit, but they end up also fucking it off.
Right. So the only reason I'm here in 4,000 square feet by myself is because I put the money where it's supposed to go. That's my proof now, to show people that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
At a point in time, was there ever a point in time where you was making the money and just fucking it off?
Hell yeah. We buy what we want and we beg for what we need. So I was getting everything I wanted, the cars, the jewelry, the clothes, all that.
At what point did that change?
It changed in like on the cool in being married. As soon as I got married, it was like a responsibility of mine, like, that shit ain't cool no more. Now you gotta make sure she's straight. Now you gotta make sure y'all straight. So my desires begin to change. Like, I just wanted to be the man of the house. So to wear the pants, you gotta pay everything. You know what I'm saying? So that became cool to me in front of me, and that's what one of my biggest mentors told me. He was like, you do your gotta do's first. You do everything you gotta do. As soon as you get your money in your hand, you do what you gotta do first. And then you do what you wanna do last. By the time you get to what you wanna do, you ain't gonna have enough.
So then you can't do it.
Because you did what you had to do first.
But at least you know that's taken care of.
That's taken care of. Now you gotta deal with that, what you couldn't get now, the next time.
The next time we come back around.
Mm-hmm.
What strategies have you used to build like a loyal client base? And how do you keep them like?
I treat them like family. Like,
so is that how you keep them coming? How do you keep them coming back?
I keep them coming back by treating them like family. I let them know that my facility is your facility. Like, once you get a grill here, you can throw a kickback here. You can throw a tattoo party here. You can do anything you want to do. All you got to do is just reserve it. A listening party, a podcast, long as you do business with me, you a member.
Who are some big names that you have worked with in the jury game? Have you worked with big names in the jury game, as far as you starting out and stuff like that?
I done worked with some big names, man, and like that's how you heard about me. Rainwater, one of them. Like I started business with him doing tattoos on it.
Okay.
So we've been.
So you've been tapped
Yeah,
in
we've
with-
been connected. 30 Rich, I did his little brother's grill twice. VVS and Flawless. He got a Flawless set first, then he came back and got Princess Cut Invisible set. VVS.
Speaking of doing grills, run us through that process. Like, what does that process look like?
Okay.
As far as you, from beginning to end.
Okay, A to Z. The first thing is you call us, you let us know you want a grill. We ask you how many teeth you want. We got a chart, a diagram where we make sure we make the grill look like how you expect it to be. Then we get you to come in and do an impression. Or we send you an impression kit. That's where you get your impressions, that we get your mold from your teeth. Mm-hmm. Once we get the mold, once we get your impressions, we make the hard rock of the mold. Then we take a wax material and cut out the wax to fit the teeth. Then we take that wax to a burnout into a plaster, and we burn it out. That burnout, when we put it in the furnace, it burns the plastic out while the plaster cooks.
Okay.
So when we put it on the casting machine, after we melt the gold, the casting machine sucks from the bottom while we pour the gold at the top, and the top goes into the place where the wax was burned out. Then you scorch it. You scorch it in cold water so you can get the flame to cool down off of it. You cut it off the sprue, and then you begin to do the high polishing and the buffing and the shaping and all that to make the grill what it look like at the end. So it's like a 4 or 5 step process that takes approximately like 8 to 12 hours, depending on what we're trying to do.
And how long do it take for the customer to get it back?
We say 3 to 5 days.
Have you ever been like swamped at one time when you had multiple grills that you had to do and you had to delegate?
And that was during the pandemic. So what happened in the pandemic for me is the malls closed. But you see, I ain't in no mall, right?
So they mailing them in?
Right. So this was the first time that other jewelers actually came to me.
Because they ain't had no choice.
They ain't had no choice. So they had to come to me to get the grills because I never stopped.
But they did.
But yeah, their source did. So they had to come to another source.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
And I never turned them, I ain't gonna turn you away.
Have you ever encountered any unexpected opportunities or pivots in your journey as far as, being on here, being a jewelry owner, a jeweler?
Yeah, you get a lot. You get a lot, but most times it's kind of fake because everybody want to deal with you because they think they gonna get a piece of jewelry from you because they platform or because of that. And that's what I was gonna tell you when you was talking about what did I do different or what do I do to build it like this. It's authenticity and organically. Like I want everything organic. Like I've had opportunities where I could have got an artist, big time artist that do this to go in the jewelry stores and promote these jewelry stores. But I understand I can't handle the demand. I'm just a one-man band right now. So if you get on there and you promote me like that off some clout shit, you might sabotage my whole business because I can't.
You ain't got the manpower.
I ain't got the manpower to fulfill the order.
And at least you're honest about that.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
It's gonna come back around.
A lot of people are taking and doing it.
Yeah, they're gonna do it, but they don't
get
understand
exposed.
you shooting yourself in the foot. I'm not finna shoot. I'm not sabotaging my business. You get what I'm saying? This is my baby. So with it being my baby and with everything that's happening now, it's organic. I couldn't have allowed Rainwater to do that if I didn't know Rainwater. I couldn't allow 30 Rich to do that if I haven't been studying 30 Rich. You get what I'm saying? Everything is happening organically. It's not paid promotion.
It's something that
Hey, Rainwater, can I pay you to do this real quick, man? Put this chain on for me so everybody can come to me. Nah. You got your Cuban, and people can see that energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can see he happy.
Right.
You can see he happy with the business that I gave him. You get what I'm saying?
And you
can see it ain't fake. He ain't stopped. Yeah, we made everything from scratch, like custom. Just like I told you about the grill, that's just how these Cubans are made. a wax piece, we put it in plaster, burn it out, put it in the casting machine, and pour the gold in.
Approximately, how long do it take to make something like that?
To make a Cuban, it take like 2 weeks. But to save my ass for what we don't know can happen, that might happen, I say 4 to 6 weeks.
Just to give you some room.
Then you like I say, you got them cats that I can't shake. And I know a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? The money guys, you know what I mean? And they come to me and they show me love. And for them, I bend over backwards to do it faster, the correct way. So my formula for my company, I want it to be top quality, good turnaround, and affordable.
How do you feel about the ones that try to come in here and use their name to get something off of you, or hope that you lower the price, or shade the price, or show them love, quote unquote?
I just set them right and let them know I ain't that one, but we can do business any kind of way where it consists of like helping each other. But as far as like me giving you some jewelry, that's dead, just off the strength. And I let them know, don't turn nobody that's trying to give you some jewelry down.
Right.
Like, just because you're doing business with me don't mean you can't do business with nobody else. That's what I really want people to know. Like, I'm not, you don't have to come to me. I specialize in, different things, and I want people to realize that. Like, I specialize in grills, rings, and custom pieces, like the artistic side of it. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Not just the shit they be having no display.
Yeah. And like, I really, I don't try to go with the trend when it comes to creating custom jewelry, because it get old fast. So I don't encourage my clients to jump on the trend if your money ain't like that. If your money can't switch every 2-3 years, your jewelry up, get something you like. Because if you just get emeralds just now, because everybody getting emeralds, 2 years from now, emeralds gonna be out the game. The only thing that's been solidified in the game is solitaire, and that's the circle, the
right.
round stone has always been through every era.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Speaking of that, how do you handle pricing and strategies to ensure your jewelry is like competitive yet reflective of its value?
So exactly, I love that question, because that's how I do business. I don't sell jewelry. I only get you what you want. So in saying that, to get what you want, I have to know what you're spending.
Right.
You tell me what you're spending, and I give you the breakdown of where the money's going. How much gold you getting, I show you how much we pay for that. The type of diamond you getting, I'm telling you how much we pay the carat for that. And the labor, I'm telling you how much you pay for that. My service, I'm telling you how much you pay for that.
So are you making most of your money off the labor and service versus the actual diamond?
I'm making my money off the, it's called word of mouth.
Okay.
Right? So I don't make $2,000 until I get 10 clients. I don't make $2,000 off of you.
Right. So you got to steady hustle.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I can make $200 off an individual and live good and get my business out the ground. You got to know where you at. You get what I'm saying? I know my equilibrium. I know where my balance is. I know my clients are have-nots. I sell gold grills every day to have-nots. These niggas don't got no car. They don't got no job. They just getting money because they don't have it right now. They might live with they might be teenagers.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not calling you a have-not, calling you broke.
Right.
I'm calling you a have-not because you haven't achieved that part of life yet. You ain't got to that part of life yet,
But you
bro.
know your clientele.
I know my clientele.
And you know who you serve.
And I know who I'm serving. I'm going to always have that product for you. So I'm not the one trying to sell VVS's every day, because I don't. I don't sell VVS's every day. I might sell it every week, but not every day. I sell gold and silver every day.
No matter what.
No matter what.
It's going to sell.
It's going to sell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it's gonna sell, and like that's the top client that I have here.
So every day they call your phone
For grills, youngsters. Hey, school, can I come get molded after school? Can I come get my impression? Can you come meet me? Can you do this? Can you do that? Yeah, the youngsters. That's who it is.
And you'll do meetups with folks?
Yeah, I will.
To do impressions and stuff like that?
Yeah, I ain't too good for nothing. Yeah, I do it all because that's the hat I'm wearing. You get what I'm saying?
What are some of the cons? We talked about the pros and stuff. What are some of the cons when it comes to being a jeweler? Or even hell, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, period, on the legal side now.
The cons are the paperwork. Like, people don't understand, like, so this is the stigma. I think I might be the first one to say this. The black business craze, the black business owner craze has gone to an all-time high. We do everything out of order, bro. Like, we so
Ass backwards.
like, it's crazy, bro. Like, so you telling me to go do my business with black business owners, why is my question, right? The answer to that why is to keep the money in the community, right?
Right.
That's why you telling me to go shop black business, find a black business owner, spend with them, right?
Right.
That black business owner don't understand to keep the money in the black community.
Yeah.
So it's just like you spending your money with another
elsewhere.
Anyway, because they are going to do it.
No solidarity.
So what we supposed to do is we supposed to understand that this black business that we're going to, the reason I'm going to this is because they keeping the money in the community and they get their supplies from this black farm and the black farm gets their supply from this. You get what I'm saying?
In the jewelry industry, I would know, you would know, how many black suppliers are there, vendors are there that supply what you need?
It's a lot. And they not black. They African, Nigerian, they different races. They not races, different nationalities.
Right. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
It's just not shown to us.
It's not shown to us. Like, we're not taken serious.
Why do you think that is?
Because we ain't serious. That's why they block us out.
And when you say they as in who?
The other cultures, the other races, the other nationalities, the Nigerians, the Africans. I ain't just talking about Europeans kicking us out. The Africans and Nigerians don't want to do business with us because we don't do good business. We don't have good credit.
Is that
we are
central
trying,
part?
It's our, we try to beat the system. That's why we don't understand how to create a system, because we've been taught to beat it. And that don't do nothing. When you beat the system, it excludes you. When you have a system, it includes you. Because now they know your name, now they know your brand, now you're being a part of this, now you're being a part of that, being invited to this, being invited to that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I like Charleston White. Because like all the BS that he do, he really got the programs down.
He do.
And that's something I couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? We used to be neck and neck when it comes to like going to the schools, talking to the schools, us both being from Fort Worth, going to the same places. You know, I had to pull on, you know, what I look like, how I present myself, the status look. So of course they gonna pick me to come talk to the kids because the kids wanna see what I look like. I got tattoos all on my face, I'm wearing jewelry, I got grills in my mouth. But Charleston was the better pick because he had the program behind him. He got a food program behind him where he can feed the kids when he go speak. You get what I'm saying? He got a program behind him where he trying to get this case thrown out. He got a program behind him. I don't understand the program or didn't understand the program. He did, and he does. That's why I salute him and what he doing, because all the bullshit that he doing to get the eyes and the views, he getting the cash and the money because he got the programs in place. Right. He actually helping.
Nah, you right about that. You know, he figured it out.
Yeah.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
We could say he beat the system, but made a system.
He beat our system.
He beat our system.
Yeah.
You're right. He definitely did. Nah. And a
you
lot
know,
of people,
our system of putting you in a box that you can't be a snitch, you can't do this, you can't tell, you can't do that. And really being like when you call the police, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay off of all that, man.
Nah, come on.
It's okay, so like,
said it.
The police can't come unless you call them.
Right.
And they come to our community every day.
Because we call them.
One of us called them. That's why we getting killed, because you calling them to come to a criminal mischief that they gotta settle. If you call me and need some help, I'm coming ready. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we give them our power because we're scary of handling the situation ourselves. So we'll snitch.
Is it scary or we don't want what comes with it?
Yeah, you scared.
If we handle it
If you
ourselves.
don't want what comes with it, that means you scared. So you call the police.
So right now,
If I see somebody fighting, I'm supposed to go out there and handle it.
and stop it, right, but right now, let's say some shit. I mean, like you said previously, you're not willing to do no more time.
Right.
So some shit pop off.
Uh-huh.
Or what? I don't even know. Some shit pop off. What you gonna do? As far as like, I don't even know how to explain it. But you just said, you're not willing to sit down and go do no more time.
Not on my own account. It won't because it won't be because I did something stupid.
Okay.
That's what I mean on that, but I get what you're saying. Like I may be, but I'm not gonna do your job for you though.
Right.
That's where I
That's
frown
where
on
the snitching
snitching.
coming-
Yeah,
I agree
like
with
bro,
you.
like you ain't got to do their job. Like bro, let
They
them do
supposed to
their
do their
job.
job. They
If
get
they can't convict me on their own, you gonna let them use your word and you ain't get paid for it. Well, they do get paid for it. They get less time. To each his own on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. I always been willing to do my time though.
Whether you did the crime or not.
No, I got to do the crime to do the time.
So if you get jammed.
Yeah, I
up
don't got no problem with telling them, hey nigga, that's your dope. That ain't my dope.
telling
Or that's your gun.
the laws that or telling the nigga.
Telling
that
the
you
law and the nigga. Like, nigga, you know that's your gun? Why is you letting them ask me, what about this? Cause if they go to you, I'm gonna be like, nah, officer, that's mine. Facing jail time with my weed. Hey, officer, that's my dope.
But a lot of niggas don't have that integrity.
I'ma have it for them. Cause I'ma tell them right there in their face. That's his dope. That's his gun. Right there. Yeah.
Is that now or would you have done that same shit previously?
Previously and all that, like that's there. Like I'll write the statement with the nigga right there with me. Like we can write the statement together. You get what I'm saying? I'm not accepting nothing that I didn't do. You can't put that on me.
But is that not snitching though?
Yeah. But what is called by him not saying nothing? By him not owning up to what's his? That's a hoe. That's a bitch. You a bitch. And that's just how I start talking to you too. You a real bitch. You know that's your shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only reason I probably ain't slapped you because we in handcuffs. You see what I mean? Like you really gonna understand that you a bitch fucking with me like that on some. Now I gotta snitch. You done made me have to tell on you, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Or maybe in hopes he was hoping, both of you niggas keep it solid and silent and shit. If they don't know whose it is, that's like nigga get killed, nobody talk, everybody walk.
See, we gotta stop being dumb. See, that's a different story. Killing, murder, them type of cases is different than a dope case or a gun case that's being processed now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is, if we get pulled over and it's a gun found on us, it's somebody's gun.
Right, because it's in the car.
It's in the car. It ain't nobody, we telling the police it ain't nobody gun. And it might get dropped. What's about to happen in that sense?
Both of y'all getting charged.
Both of us get charged. And the bitch ass nigga be cool with that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not finna take me down on your account, bro. That's just not it. But if you coming to ask me, did he kill him? I don't got nothing to do with that, officer. Well, you did it. Well, take me to jail, officer. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own,
Right.
Like you said, we've been taught.
But I do have, I got a little, it's not a acronym or nothing like that. It's just called don't do it. Like they say, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
We saying don't do it. Don't run. Don't resist. And don't rack. Because all three of them can get you killed. Go to jail and you get your free call. So that make more sense to what you were saying about don't say nothing, let it go through,
Right.
let them do their investigation, don't nobody get the case. That got to do with an investigation. When you caught red-handed, you caught red-handed. You get what I'm saying? You know you wasn't supposed to be riding with that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. I'm not gonna do their job for them though.
Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Shit. Once again, tell the people where they can find you on social media, the brick and mortar, the website, all that good shit.
The website is www.haveagoldday.com. Instagram is Have a Gold Day. Facebook is Have a Gold Day. TikTok is Have a Gold Day. Snapchat is Have a Gold Day. It's 1106 North State Highway 360 Suite 115. We're on 360 Highway 360 in Lamar. You can find us in between Budget Suites and Motel 6. You feel me? We right here. We on call 24 hours. That's why they call me Dr. Mugg Simpson. Just give us a call and we'll make it happen. We got you.
Man, y'all heard it first, man. Y'all be sure to tap in, man. This ain't no rap shit. Definitely ain't no cap shit, man. Y'all know, have a gold day, man. It's a whole lot of legal trap shit.
Legal trap shit. I love it, man.